Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So what are we doing today for Blind Fight Friday? Today was a suggestion by Gota is me, which is Lee. So thank you for that suggestion.
He wanted all your comments.
He wanted to, absolutely. He wanted to see us put up Elvis, which we got for $29.99, Tennessee whiskey, against the other supposedly non-Tennessee whiskey. We got this one for $32.99, going up against Travelers. So it'll be an interesting thing. So this is 90 proof. What was Elvis? Elvis was also 90 proof. So I don't know. We're going to see what it is. I don't remember being overly impressed with either one of these two.
I was just going to say the same thing. I don't remember either one of these lighting us up.
No. So it's kind of curious because I actually just was looking at the notes real quick while I was here before, and isn't his song like always sings about drinking Tennessee whiskey, but it actually comes from Buffalo Trace, so it's actually a Kentucky whiskey. But anyways, normal Blind Fight Friday rules. Mike pours them, I'm out of the room. I pour them from him, he's out of the room. We may or may not be drinking the same thing at the same time, so we'll start on glass number one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick which one's which because I haven't really touched either one of these ever since we did the review.
I have not touched either one of them.
Yeah.
It's not like, yeah, that was a good one. Let me try that.
No,
one
this
again.
honestly, this is going to go into my, all right, put it over there and kill it pile. So once, you know what I mean?
A shitload over there that we got to go through again.
You know, it's not easy. We got like two regrets of regrets on deck almost.
There's definitely more. There's 1.5. It's easy over there.
I have a problem. Well, no, it's, in my defense, Ryan had COVID. You stayed away for a week. When we're not cracking any open, some got to get killed. That's all there is to it,
Wow, that has a totally different flavor than what I was.
Oh, because you prepped with something, right? I don't remember actively liking either one of these, but I don't actively dislike either one of them.
I think for the price, it was one of them. It kind of fell into the category, but we also said.
Yeah, I do my Evan Williams over it because it's cheaper.
Old Forester.
Yeah, it's cheaper and better. But
the Old Forester 100 is way cheaper and jumping way higher. But you got Elvis on the bottle.
No. Again, I didn't expect much for this one. This one right here, just because they're marketing it as a Buffalo Trace product, and it doesn't taste anything like Buffalo Trace. I mean, that's okay. I mean, again, if I drank that, I'd be like, all right, anything under $30, I'd be okay with it.
It's got kind of like a oakier finish.
Oh, I didn't get it.
What are you getting for a finish then? What's the last flavor you're getting? To me, it's like an oaky.
Not in my glass one.
Oh,
I didn't get any of that.
I forgot we may be drinking.
I literally got it. It tastes like a modified 10 high. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't anything that was.
My one's not that sweet.
Okay, it wasn't anything.
There's really nothing on the nose in either one of them.
Now, see, this one's a little more caramel than the first one was. My first one was just like, yeah, it's all right. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything that I would write home about. This one at least smells like caramel. The other one did. It was that traditional. Yeah, it smells like a bourbon. That's about. It smells like whiskey. That's about all you're getting out of it.
Might be a little nut in this one. Now the question is, which one do I like better?
I didn't get any nut on either one of them. I'm trying to figure that one out. Again, I may or may not be able to pick out which one's which, but
that's just guess for me. Because I haven't touched either one of these since we've done them.
No, me neither. I think I poured a little bit with Steve to compare.
Oh, Travelers?
Just to show. Yeah. To let him try it.
My nose in 2 might be a little stronger than 1.
See, I will say my nose in 2 is stronger than my nose was in 1. I'm gonna have to go back to 1.
Yeah, I didn't go back to 1.
But right now, the flavor profile was a little more. I still wouldn't call it an oak flavor, but there was a better flavor on my glass too. I'm gonna go back to back and see right now just to see. Because one's nose still isn't there, whatever it is. You know, you get like the vanilla. That's about all I'm getting. You know, maybe a sugar baby for caramel. You know, you're not even getting a real caramel. It's just like more vanilla than anything.
Again, what's in my one? I can go with your vanilla.
Yeah, and that's about all I'm getting on my glass one. I'm just kind of
caramel.
I'm kind of getting like that's why I said sugar baby on mine on my glass one. It's just kind of like a vanilla, where my glass two, I'm at least getting a hint of a caramel in there.
What's your preference?
They're kind of both on a one-note process.
They're definitely on a one-note process.
But I will say my glass two, it has a little bit more of an intense flavor. You know what I mean? Like it's the same. It's a one-note flavor.
I don't know if I'm going to go intense.
Well, no. But I'm talking about like compared to my glass one, it has a little bit better viscosity, a little bit longer finish.
That's how
a little bit more flavor.
That's how my one is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if we could have. I have no idea until we figure it out afterwards. So that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna go back real quick, but they're moderately. One's moderately better than the other one. Let's put it that way. Maybe intense was the wrong word to say.
It's definitely the wrong word.
It's barely better than the other one. Both of these bottles, though, I honestly, I'd be like, you know, I wouldn't be upset at it if someone gave it to me, but I certainly wouldn't be like, oh, what was that bottle? You know what I mean? It was just like, I honestly, for $17.99, I'd grab a bottle of Evan Williams bottle, and you know, for $30, I'd grab a handle of it, you know, and like it better because at least that I'm getting nut and oak and something. You know, this is just like for $30. So were they both $30?
Somewhere around
32. 32 and 29. It's neither one of them's a win. I'd pass on both of them. You know what I mean? If you want to try it, try it. But I just remember being upset at Travelers because it just doesn't have any Buffalo Trace characteristics at all.
Yeah, I was when I bought this, a couple days later when I went back to Yankee, there was a kid there talking to the kid that sends emails, and he picked out the bottle, and he's looking, he's reading, and I'm like, yeah, that would be a fair one. And he's like, yeah? I said, yeah, that'd be a fair one. I'd be
curious
like, well,
to see.
There's a lot of controversy on it. I says, there is. I don't know if it's all worth the hype.
No, it's not. I'm going to give the slight edge to glass number two. I actually, just because I'm thinking this way, I think my bottles are this way. I'll give the nod to Travelers because, I don't know, it's a few bucks more. I have no idea if I'm guessing the bottles right. Glass two, to me, has a little bit better viscosity, has a little bit more flavor in the mouth, and it has a little bit better hang time. But, again, neither one of these would I think Travelers might be my glass two. I'm going to give the nod to that one. I think so. Whichever glass two is, that's my preference.
I think they're opposite. And I think
you think it's the way I had it.
I think it's that way. And
give the nod.
I'm going to go. There is a little bit of a light fruit with the Elvis, but
I don't know where he's getting all these flavors. I give you credit on this one. I didn't taste any fruit in either one.
I got it in the nose, but. It's just really, it's kind of blah. Mm-hmm. So for you.
So wait a minute. What do you? So you're saying glass one is your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So for me, I picked glass number two.
And for you, Elvis was in your left, and Travelers was to your right.
Okay. So I picked Travelers was on my right. Elvis was my left, and I picked Travelers as my winner and Elvis as the other one. So, in your case, I don't know why I do this without my glasses on, you picked glass number one as your favorite, and that would be Travelers on your left and Elvis on your right. So, today...
I got math backwards.
In the... Huh?
Oh, hold on.
See,
Okay,
do you
so-
see how it's not easy? But it's not
So,
easy
no,
for
I'm
me.
looking on yours, and I'm like, how the fuck did I fuck that up that bad again? But I got it right. That's what I wrote down, T and E.
Right? No, you said you thought the Travelers was
Yeah.
on your left, and
I'm like, well,
you
I'm
actually
looking
got
on-
it right, and you're still arguing with
I'm
yourself.
looking. Well, it's not hard to do. It's been one of them days. I've been arguing all day.
Yeah,
So.
so there you go. Today's Blind Fight Friday. The win does go to Travelers, if I want to even call it a win, because again,
Not by the hair of your chinny chin chin. That's like a.
It's just one guy's opinion, but you don't have to search for Old Forester 86 or Wild Turkey
wouldn't be-
101.
I would not be running around.
No,
looking for-
that's what I'm saying. Any one of them bottles. Evan
then-
Williams bottle and bottle, Wild Turkey 101, any of the makers, everything beats that bottle.
And
everything.
after
And
we
it's
had
cheaper.
this,
Yeah.
just for Mike,
Yep.
I'm like, do I even really want to spend money on his rye?
No.
So I.
No, I couldn't
We-
believe you did this just because he said, "What are you going to do, Elvis next?" I understand
Yeah,
that part.
it
of
was-
but-
that was exactly why
This
it's-
was
yeah.
okay at best. That's all it is. So
It won't be long before it's
thank
over there.
thank you, Lee, for the suggestion. There it is. I don't know how many we'll get. Like 3 views out of this because nobody cares. But again, they're both just okay.
Someone
That's it.
may be interested in that.
No, I'd be curious. I'd be curious.
But the girls weren't far off because they told me that the salesman came in and gave them a whole sales pitch on this is going to be the new up and coming. It's going to be allocated. They bought a shitload. It's still on. They think
It's
they
just
sold
still
two.
on the shelf. Yeah, no,
and they're like, now I can't even get rid of this shit.
No, because it's just okay at best. So, if you have a future Blind Fight Friday that you'd like to see, or Sunday Fun Day, or anything in general, leave a comment down below. We like to hear from everybody. So,
Thanks for all the newcomers
yep. That
and the
being
comments
said,
that you're bringing in.
yeah. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. No, that's fine. I
gotta
thought you
word
were.
it.
I thought you were going to keep going. No, spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers.